your girl Kendall. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel, my little shweeties. Okay kids, if you're new here, y'all should subscribe. If you keep coming back and watching for more and you're not subscribed and you don't have the notifications on, what are you doing with your life? Honestly. And if you like the video, why not give it a thumbs up? Maybe if you don't like it, give it a thumbs up. Moral support here, kids. Thanks. Okay, so today's video, I'm going to be talking about 10 reasons why, for myself, I am internally grateful that I didn't go through with killing myself. 4 years ago? 5 years ago? Holy shit, how long has it been? 4 years? Yeah, something like that. I was 17. Yeah, 5 years ago. I was 17, I'm 22 now. Wow. It's been 5 years of me being alive. So, these 10 reasons can apply to anybody. So when I was 17, my junior year of high school was really hard, really rough. I was going through a bunch of mental crazy shit. I was barely on meds, wasn't on the right meds at first. I have severe anxiety and major depression, so those two combined together is no big help. And then on top of that, I have Asperger's syndrome. I'm high functioning, and so that doesn't help anything either. So everything like kind of combined together kind of just had me like go through like this thing. And I was bullied severely my junior year of high school. Worst I've ever been bullied. And not in the way you think of like bullying, but I was bullied. I was made to be, I was drawn out as like this motherfucking crazy psychopathic guy off split when I really wasn't. I was just misunderstood and sad, and I didn't understand why like everybody hated me. At least that's what it felt like. And so I almost killed myself, but I stopped myself. So I don't want to go into the full story today. I just kind of want to give reasons why it feels good to be alive, and why you should, if you are considering, just think of how much life has in store for you. When I was 17, at that point in my life, it didn't feel like I couldn't see anything. Like I was about to move to Arizona at the end of the school year, or right after school is when I moved to Arizona. But this was before, like, it was a plan. I was in a rental home. We were getting ready to move. And I couldn't see Arizona. I couldn't see my future. I couldn't see anything. And that's terrifying. When you literally can't see anything, and you feel just so shitty about yourself, and you really genuinely feel like that people just see you as this burden, that's a really scary thought process. And a scary thing to go through, and you should talk to people and get some help, because I did that, and thank God I did. Because I wouldn't be here right now. That's a sad, crazy thought. 10 reasons. 1. A number 1 reason why I'm glad I didn't kill myself is because of all the opportunities I've been able to have. Number 2, all the relationships I've been able to form and strengthen, rekindle, and just have really solid friendships. 3, family. I love my family. I'm an aunt now. I have a niece. I have a nephew. I couldn't imagine my life. I couldn't imagine them not knowing me. I couldn't. Olivia's going to be 1 next month. Owen is 3 weeks old. And it's crazy. I couldn't imagine them not knowing me. And I love them so much. This is emotional for me, because that's a really big reason. It's like, that's a heartstring one for me. 4, music. The progression of music. Songs I wouldn't know. Music I love. New music. There's so much music that I discovered afterwards, and I'm like, oh my god. To think I would have died not knowing this song kills me. Number 5. being able to, how do you explain it? The goal of my career, being able to finally, I've always wanted to be a teacher, and to be taking the steps, being in school, seeing where that actually is getting me, and seeing like it's more of a reality now. It's of actually being in a classroom, of actually seeing myself as a teacher. That's been crazy awesome. 6. I guess having a job and working goes with the opportunities, but I'm grateful I've been able to have the jobs I've had. 7. Getting to see myself graduate high school and eventually college. Getting to see myself live through high school was awesome. And it's so rewarding after you go through so much hard shit. Number 8. Guitar. I wouldn't have ever picked up the guitar and learned it. I would have died not knowing that I was eventually going to learn to play the guitar after all these years of wanting to. Number 9. Getting to see myself happy. That's a really big reason. It's been a really hard 8 years of my life. It's not a secret to a lot of people. It's not a secret to anybody in my life that it hasn't been easy. And getting to finally see how far I've come, and to see how happy I am within myself, and to love my body, and to just have so much positivity towards myself. It sucks to hate yourself, and I've been there. It really sucks. And I it gets so much better, and just getting to watch yourself learn and grow and get help, and to compare from 4 years ago to now is it's a crazy blessing. 10. My dog. I love my dog. And I've grown to love my dog more over the past 4 years of having him. We got him right before my junior year of high school. A month before. Or a month before, or weeks before even. And it was that dog, my dog Axel has just been such a little fucking blessing in my life. So many things, it's hard for me to talk about suicide and almost killing myself, especially when I think that I could have missed out on that, and I'm glad I didn't have to miss out on that. It makes me really sad for people who do commit suicide and who can't find it in themselves to ask for help or to. Honestly, if it weren't for God, I would not be here. I don't care if you're atheist, you don't believe in God, but for me, that was the biggest, after having so much anger that past year and hating God, that was the one thing I was hey, God is here for me, because He helped me get through that shit, and I got myself through the rest of it. Having that strength to pull myself out of that mental state was badass, if you ask me. I don't know, how I talk to my friends about it. I'm that just doesn't always happen. I'm so, and then recently, a few weeks ago, someone who I grew up around and stuff committed suicide, and it's been really sad, hard, unreal thing. And then there's another person I knew growing up I went to school with who committed suicide a couple months ago. And so it's really heavy on my heart, because to think, like, I know where that comes from. I know what they were feeling. I know what they were going through. Maybe not exact to a T, but I have the idea. If you've almost killed yourself, you know. You just know. And you have so much love and not sympathy, but you just hurt for them and everyone around them. And I'm so glad I'm here. I'm alive. And I'm 22. I know life is really, really hard sometimes, and it doesn't seem like it's gonna get better. Trust me, I've been in the lowest of the lows of my life. And I'm just like, yeah, it's shitty, it's not gonna get better, but it does. It takes time. You have to put in a lot of work. It takes a lot of effort. It takes you putting the initiative to say, hey, I need help. And I need to get this help. And there's a potential need for medication here. There's a potential need for a therapist. There's a potential need for whatever it is you need. Don't be afraid to talk. Really don't. Because your life is awesome, has so much to offer, even if it doesn't feel awesome right now. Things get better. They really do. It's not perfect. Things will never be perfect for me. It's day by day thing. I have severe, if you have major depression, severe anxiety, and other things that just make it like 10 times harder to wake up every day, and you can get through that. I get it. It's a day-to-day process. You don't know how you're going to feel them every day, every morning when they wake up. I really don't know what it's going to be. I just push through it, hope for the best. I pray. I have so much support and friends and awesome coworkers and awesome people who just help me to feel so much better about myself and my life and my day when I don't feel so good. Or when someone says something and it's hard to hear it. I love you guys, and just please just don't take your life. Give yourself a chance to live. Because I couldn't imagine that regret of being up there and having to watch how much you missed out on. That's really, really sad to me. I know you're not in pain, and I know those people aren't in pain anymore, but there's other ways to not feel the pain anymore. There's other ways to help yourself and still stick around. I love you guys. This is like a really hard video for me. But I have to make these videos right now because so many people in a year ago, there were at one high school by my house, 7 kids committed suicide. 7 in one school year, one school. And I've just heard other kids from the high school I went to this past year committing suicide, and it's really sad. And so I care about every single one of you, and I hope the best for every single one of you, and I want every single one of you, if you're not doing well, to be able to help yourself as I've helped myself, and get the help I've needed, and surround yourself, like I have, with positive influences, and to get yourself better, and to back on track, and to just be in a place where you can just cope with it, and you're okay. So yeah, I love you guys, and I will talk to you later.